specialist medical technology company Angle saw its shares rise in excess of 90% after it announced what it called a major breakthrough in finding a new use for its Parsortix cancer diagnostic test. Andrew Newland is the CEO of Angle, and he joins us now on the line. Andrew, it's good to talk to you.
It's very good to talk to you.
First of all, you talk about a major breakthrough. Explain a little bit more about this.
Well, Angle has a technology which is named Parsortix for separating very rare cells from blood. And we've been developing this for the capture of circulating tumour cells in patient blood. And the purpose of this is to assess the status of the cancer patient's disease. The further progressed it is, the more circulating tumour cells that the patient will have in their blood. And that allows monitoring of the treatment progress and also monitoring patients who are in remission in case they relapse. But the breakthrough that has just been announced is an extension of that capability to not only capture and count the circulating tumour cells in patient blood, but to recover them from our cassette. And that enables us to provide the clinicians treating the patients with intact and viable circulating tumour cells outside of their blood sample so that they can be tested.
And just to confirm, this is unique in the market, is that right?
Yes, it is. There is no company that has a mechanism or product for recovering cells in the market at the moment. There are a number of businesses seeking to develop such a product, but we believe we may well be ahead of all of those.
You say as well in your release, Andrew, that there is a major unmet medical need here. Do you see this fulfilling that 100%?
Well, I think that we can make major inroads to addressing a key medical need in the treatment of cancer patients. The difficulty with treating cancer patients is that cancers mutate, and in different patients they present very differently. And therefore, in order to be able to give a personalised treatment to the patient, it would be a great advantage if we can recover cancer cells on a non-invasive way from their bloodstream. And then the clinicians can observe those cancer cells, assess the mutations in the cancer, and design a treatment to meet the individual patient's needs.
So how's Angle going to monetize all this?
Well, the first phase of this is that we have got an automated machine which runs our blood cell separations, and we've placed that already with our two research partners. One is the University of Surrey Oncology Department, which specialises in prostate cancer and other urological cancers, and the other is the world-famous Patterson Institute for Cancer Research, which of course is Cancer Research UK's major research organisation. And indeed, the Patterson has won a major award recently for its work with the mutations on circulating tumour cells. So our first activity is to have those two research partners use our device and make sure they can actually use the recovered cells for the medical requirements that we talked about. Within the next few months, we're looking forward to making sales of our machine and consumable for research purposes, and this is for major cancer research laboratories worldwide to start using it.
Well, I was going to say that's a good way to look at what else is coming up in the next year and what else investors should watch out for.
Indeed. Well, the big thing we're going to be focusing in on 2013 is actually a number of very targeted investigative trials to show the medical relevance of what we have, and in order to support regulatory approval. So we hope by the end of 2013 we'll have assembled a sufficient data set to support a CE mark regulatory approval for selling this product for clinical purposes in Europe. And then shortly after that, in early 2014, we hope to do FDA regulatory approval process. And this is where we then have a product which will be able to address a multi-billion-pound market.
Okay, Andrew, look, it's a pleasure talking to you. Thanks indeed there for joining us, talking about this major news that Angle has had.
Thank you very much indeed.
Okay, it's Andrew Newland, who's the CEO of Angle PLC.